Julia, what's the latest where you are?
Well, right now, this is considered ground zero for firefighting. We can hear the helicopters. They've been circling us pretty much for the last 4 to 6 hours. They're actually picking up water from a retention pond behind us, which is right on the ends of the bog, to be able to take it directly to the fire site. Now, this has been a very aggressive fire that's been growing rapidly over the last couple of hours, and there's no sense this is going to be over anytime soon. Fire crews launched a rapid attack from the air and ground today in the hopes of knocking down a fast-growing brush fire that sparked in Burns Bog along a stretch of Highway 17 in Delta. The towering column of smoke could be seen several kilometers away from the heart of the fire.
As you can see, the outsides of the fire is continuing.
Which broke out early this afternoon. It was first reported as a small brush fire measuring roughly 100 square feet. But hot and gusting winds soon whipped the blaze into a much bigger threat. Drivers were soon stopping along Highway 17 to take in images of the growing inferno.
It was kind of scary, like not knowing what was going on.
I thought it was a building fire, actually. You know, just so much smoke.
Remember the big fire they had in 2005 in the bog. Just hope it doesn't get as big and take out the bog.
As the fire moved closer, Highway 17 was shut down to traffic in both directions. A short time later, high winds pushed the flames across the 4-lane highway towards the Tilbury industrial area.
See it here flaring up again right here. That was not there before.
Suddenly, several lumber mills, warehouses, and manufacturing plants were being threatened.
A little bit concerned, yeah. We got a chemical plant and a lumber plant right across from our yard, so if those go up, we're in deep trouble here.
We're getting our trucks out of here. Can't risk anything here, so trying to get them out into safety. After seeing what happened in Fort Mac, the fire can spread like crazy.
Officials are now estimating the size at over 50 hectares, which is roughly 150 acres. And there's no sign it's slowing down.
Julia, clearly firefighters have been really struggling with this, and they still are, and lots of road closures that are in the area too. What can you tell us about that?
Well, as you already know, Highway 17 has been shut down for the last 3 to 4 hours. There's no sense that it will be allowed to be reopened, perhaps through the evening, perhaps even as late as tomorrow. The helicopters are circling us, and the wind is causing a lot of troubles. So this fire is quite uncertain as to where it's going to go next. At this point, Tilbury Park, all of the entrance and exits to Tilbury Park are closed as they evacuate several businesses. River Road and a number of the neighboring streets that are in this area of Delta are also closed to traffic until they can get this fire at least partially contained.
And what about hydro lines? What are you hearing about how they are being affected, Julia?
We've had officials from BC Hydros in and around this area most of the afternoon. At this point, they're monitoring it very closely because they're considering cutting the power, especially since you're talking about a highly charged industrial park very, very close and in the middle of this fire site currently. So I'm afraid that some people that may live close to the Tilbury Park, it's unclear if the power will be on much longer. As long as this fire continues to be in that neighborhood, it's not safe to think of them being energized as well. Sonia?
All right, Julia, we'll leave it there with you for now. Thank you so much for that. Julia Foy reporting from the ground where the situation is in Delta.